Guys, they're here. The cubes, finally. Yeah, I say finally. I ordered them on like Wednesday. It has not been that long. Was it Thursday? Actually, it might have been Thursday. No, it was Wednesday, and then they shipped out Thursday. And now they're here. I can't believe it. I can believe it, actually, because I ordered them, and so they're here. That's how that works. Yay! Ugh. Look at this. Beautiful. Here, let's go to... Here we go. Absolutely stunning. I'm most excited for the 7x7 because I already I have an Aoshi 6x6. It's an Aoshi WRM, but there's nothing wrong with Aoshi WRM. It's an Aoshi WRM. It's nice. But I have a Chi Warrior 7x7, and also once again this cube is good, but it's no Aofu V5 because I've tried one of these, and oh boy am I excited. I expect this to be a slight upgrade over this one. The size will be better, and I think I'll just like the overall feel of it better. But I expect this to be a major upgrade, because I've tried it, and it is. Now granted, a really well set up warrior, I'm sure, can be really good. Mine is not really well set up, it's just like, kind of buns. But this feels really good out of the box. Because I've tried, the persons that I tried he said he got it like a couple days ago out of the box. and hasn't set it up. So this one feels really good out of the box. I don't know, I guess we should do the 6x6 first. Because that just makes sense, logically, right? I would wait for people to show up, but I don't think people are. What is that in the top right? What is that? What? Is that part of the chat box? No. It's part of a widget. No. 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 Oh, it's a live split. It was a live split background. Got it. Okay. Anyway. Let me put this away. There's too many things on the desk. Whoa!
Peso Viola just followed.
You're telling me you have not been following me on Twitch for all this time? You're telling me. Shame. The wrong channel. You might have been following my alt account. Were you following just Amy Kitsu? I think I've seen you in one of those streams before. I think you joined in one of my guitar streams. Yeah, that's my alt account. This is my cubing one. Oh god, what happened to the plastic? There just isn't plastic on the side. Wait, is it like that on this one too? Ooh. It's fine. That's fine. Anyway, hello, welcome. I was gonna wait for more people to show up, but I don't care. So we're opening boxes. I'll wait for more people for this thing. I've heard that this isn't as big of an upgrade over the WRM. I expect this still to be good, but I don't think it's going to be that much better. What do we got? Anything interesting in here? No. Not even a screwdriver? Damn. I have enough no-use screwdrivers. I shouldn't be complaining about the lack of one. Alright. Here it is. Pi Cube V4. Whoa, hold on a minute. Never mind, I'm tripping. The internals looked a lot deeper down, but I might... Well, no, they are, right? Hold on. So this is a WRM. This is a V4. The internals look like they're deeper, right? Am I crazy? I don't know. I don't care. It doesn't really matter. Okay, yeah, I can see how people say that this thing isn't an insane upgrade over the WRM. I can see that. It doesn't feel that much crazier. Feels good. I don't know what Algae just did. But yeah, I can see the side grade comments making some sense. I like the size better though. It is smaller. It is actually quite significantly smaller. It doesn't look that much smaller, but in cubing terms, like, if you can see the size difference, then it is a lot smaller. That is kind of how sizes work. So I like the size better. Alright, we're going to do one solve on this. And then I'm going to open the 7x7 because I'm impatient and I want my 7x7. And yes, I'm hand scrambling. I need to get my timer out and switch scenes to this one. Alright, if I don't immediately break my PB, bad purchase. Okay, I don't think I'll immediately break my PB. It's not that much better. Alright. First solve on the Aoshi V4. Take it if it's bad purchase? No. I'm enjoying it. Stop shaking. Okay. Why does it feel dark in here? I feel like I can't see. Whatever. Alright, now a reminder that I am bad at 6x6. Oh, should I just... Yeah, let's do some shenanigans with this. Hello? Oh, man. Okay. I was saying it's kind of a side grade. It feels a lot better. I'm enjoying this thing's turn feel quite a lot, I might say. Oh, that's not the right piece. Turn, please. Okay, I need to remember how to do last two centers non-stupidly. I think that was somewhat non-stupidly. Ooh, that felt weird. Oops. The magnet strength is... Okay, well, the way the magnets are clicking is throwing me off. Not because they're bad, it's just because I'm not used to it. Bummer. Didn't notice. The bumps of the magnets feel different. Oops. I switched the way that I do that, Alec, now, so I gotta, like, pause and think about it for a second. Good morning, people. Hello, Mooney. Yeah, I do the H Ololo. I do it. I used to do it from this angle, where I think. Nope. Where you would. What was it, like that? But I'm doing it like that now. It's a lot better. Anyway. Yeah, I like this thing. It's not that much better than my Aoshi. It's not that much better than my WRM, but it is enough better to where I like it. The size is really nice and the turn feels nice. The magnets kind of got a bumpy feeling to them. It needs to be broken in. That's what I'm feeling. So I am happy with that. We are now going to open the V7x7 because I'm impatient and I really want to try my 7x7. I'm really excited for this thing. I was initially just going to get this, and then I'm like, I'm getting the 7x7. I might as well get the 6x6 too, because I'm also really enjoying 6x6. But I've heard that the Aoshi V4 is it's kind of side grady. It's not that much better. If you have a WRM and you don't care about 6x6, buying this isn't going to make you suddenly care about 6x6, if that makes sense. It's not like, oh my god, this cube is so good, I actually kind of like this event now. If you don't already like 6x6, buying the cube isn't going to make you like it. They feel pretty similar. But I happen to like 6x6 now. I'm becoming a very big 6x6 enjoyer. So I like the size of this thing, and I'm kind of liking the turn feel that it's got going for it. However, we're gonna have very different opinions upcoming because this is my current main 7x7. It's a warrior. Nothing wrong with a warrior. The warrior, I've heard, it's very good, especially for its price bracket. However, this thing is nuts. Okay. This V5 is absolute insanity from what I didn't get a card in my Aoshi. Scam. Anyway, this thing, from what I tried on my last comp, is absolute insanity. So I am very much looking forward to it. Wait, is there a screw? I got a screwdriver in this one. I got a screwdriver and a card in my 7, and I got no screwdriver and no card in my 6x6. I'm gonna call up PyCube. I think PyCube stole my card and screwdriver. Bunch of scammers. Anyway. Alright, so here's my current 7x7. Yeah, that's fine. Also, it's bigger. Oh god, where's the camera? Where's it? Okay, there we go. The warrior people thought was small. The Aofu is smaller. Hold on, for scale. For scale. Where is it? It is 0.5 millimeter smaller than the GAN 5x5. At least I'm pretty sure it's smaller, right? Yeah, that's smaller. Which is hilarious. But I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I love how big the outer layers are. Like they're like, it's like they look like they're double the size of the inners. All right, let's turn it. Here we go. Oh, it's unfair. Oh, it's unfair how good it is. Here's the thing, I'm really bad at 7x7, so like you're not gonna get some fancy turns out of me. I'm scrambling and I'm doing a solve. Oh, it's unfair how good it is. I love this thing. I love it already. I'm gonna break my PB right away. You ready? You ready for a 350? My PB is a 430. I'm about to drop 30. Okay, I don't think it's 30 seconds faster. Levels of good. But you don't know that. It could be. It probably isn't. But I don't care. I'm so excited about this thing. It looks so good. Well, and I'm bad at 7x7, so I'm not doing it any favors by I'm not doing any favors. Well, I can't speak. I'm not doing it any favors by me being the one turning it. Like, I average barely sub 5. Alright? Which, if you look at my current times, you wouldn't think that I average sub 5. But I haven't done CS timer solves on 7x7 in, like, a little while. Like, when was this? No, that was yesterday. That was also yesterday. That was 2 days ago. That was a week ago. Okay. So, like, these past 3 solves are more representative. This solve here is like over a week ago. I'm a lot faster since then. A lot faster? I don't know. More averagely faster. Okay. It's solve time. Is this... I want to make sure I'm holding it in frame. Like, I kind of sit back when I'm doing 7x7. Like, I kind of have it like here. Only 51 solves? I know, all my solves have been in my 6x6 session. I'm up to 170 now. Alright. There, oh, okay. Oops. Oh, I'm so not used to the size. Yeah, the biggest problem is going to be getting used to the size. Oh, God. Yeah, I keep accidentally turning layers. Yeah, that's going to be a thing for a while, I would imagine. Oh, yeah, okay. That's a problem. Ooh, okay. So my first solves might actually be worse rather than better because I just keep misturning layers. I failed to consider that as a problem. What? Oh. Oh my god, I can't. Okay, hold on. I almost. Oh, give me a second here. I am throwing. Hello? See, like, that was clean. Alright, you start getting the hang of the size. Hold on, it's coming to me. Yes. Yes? That wasn't... I thought I had a corner there. I didn't. What's happening? It's hard to tell. Can you guys even see the cube? Kind of. It's fucking terribly framed. That was a happy accident. I didn't know that was there. Okay. So then you do that one. Then what you want to do... Okay. Then you want to do that one. Then you want to do your outside edge. So that you have 3. Then you want to do your final inside one. And then you can get it down to 2 commutators, or 1 if you're lucky. Or 0. I think there's a way to consistently get down to 1 commutator. I don't know how to do it. So I'll probably need to watch some last 2 center guides and tutorials and whatnot. Because I don't know how to consistently get down to 1 comm. But I think you can. I've heard that you can. For 6x6, I always just get it down to 1, because it's the easiest to visualize. What was I doing? I was doing this. Okay, it's... With a new cube, I'm struggling with turning the right layers. So yeah, like that's it's gonna be a problem for a little bit. But it's on. It's so good. This way. I don't think it actually really matters though. I don't like doing 7x7 on stream because I can't read the chat, but that's kind of the whole point of the stream, so unfortunately. Oh boy. I got sub 5 at least. These look like my 6x6 times. That's why I prefer the WRM over this. Oh, I assume you were talking about the slice layers. That was 5 minutes ago when I started and was complaining about it. Yeah, no, it's only a problem because I literally just got this thing. That was my first ever solve on it. Hello, String Rays. And so I'm not used to it, but once I get used to it, it won't be as much of a problem. Oh, it's hot in here. That's not the problem I'm having. Let's flip-flop back and forth. Let's do 7 solve, 6 solve, 7 solve, 6 solve. So I'm gonna get this camera angle just feels bad. I think maybe lower. Up slightly. Like here. Yeah, that feels better. Okay. Right? Well, maybe down slightly. Because I'm not gonna be solving up here. Zoom in a little bit more probably. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Alright, these can go back there, and this can go, I don't know, it can sit around. I might do some 5x5. I might do some 5x5. I haven't used my GAN 5 in a while. Maybe we should do some solves on the GAN 5. Give it some love. Because I do love the cube. Yeah, let's swap between 4, 5, and 7. Or sorry, 5, 6, and 7 this stream. Maybe some 4x4, but probably not. I need a mental break from 4x4. Okay, so if I go... I'm trying to get better at 6x6 centers, but I think I'm just kind of bad at 6x6. Oh god. What? Okay, yeah, sure, that makes sense. is what you say when something doesn't make sense. What? Hello? Alright, we're just gonna insert it and pretend that it's fine. And then fix it, and then it is fine. Oh god, oh god, oh god. That's fine, I meant to do that. If I did something, it's because I meant to do it. Oh my lord, man. Okay, this thing actually, the more I solve on this, the more I'm realizing maybe it's not a side grade after all. it feels pretty fucking good. Okay, no, I think once broken in, it's gonna be a little bit more than a side grade. Hold on. This thing is feeling pretty nuts. So many flips. Oh, okay, this thing's actually, hold on a minute. Wait, it's like 1.5 solves a break-in, and this thing is treating me beautifully. Oh my god. Oh my god. I take back what I said. Okay, I need to learn to argue U-perms. That's technically not a PB. I have a 230. But that's probably PB2. Well, no, actually, I also have a 231. That's PB3, I think. Anyway, good solve. My problem with the Warrior 6 is, yeah, the Warrior 6 isn't that good. I think one of my problems with the latest gen stuff is that I have pretty tight tensions. People told me I should loosen them. But I come today. I don't know. These are stock tensions, and the 6x6 feels pretty. I don't know. I don't know if I have to touch it at all. I don't know if I have to touch either of these. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I have to touch either of these. They might just be kind of goated tension-wise. I might lube them, but tension-wise, I think they're probably fine. Maybe I'll mess with it. I might mess with it. Since I'm locked in right now, let's do a 5x5 solve. Oh, this thing is kind of gummy. Because like when you're locked in on 6x6, you gotta at least do one 5x5. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be like, all right, let's take this locked in 6x6 state and do like a couple 5x5 solves and see what comes of it. And usually good things come of it. But this thing is bigger than my main and also a lot gummier. Set up my GAN for my squadron next week. Nice. Hello, Buzzverb. One comp. In June, I warmed up exclusively on 7 and very 147. Yeah, that for me, big cubes don't really give me a 4x4 advantage, but like 7x7 will give me a 6 and 5 advantage. 4x4 just kind of seems to be in its own range for me, at least. But I mean, it probably slightly helps. It helps with your look ahead, but 4x4, since the solve is so different. It helps with it helps with F3E look ahead, but 323 look ahead is completely different in my experience. But like F3E, it'll help with that. This will go here, which means it'll go here. Right? Okay, sure, whatever. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted to do. What is happening? It's hard to tell. I moved the... Oh. This is bad. Okay. I moved the wrong pieces to the wrong spot. Interesting. I'm confused. Nothing makes any sense. Wow. What in the hell? Alright, well, you see, here's the problem. The problem is I'm bad. If you want a short answer. I should stop sending those algs on big cubes. I think I can send all of my 3x3 algs on 5x5, but I wouldn't dare on a 6x6 plus. Oh, I started following the scramble before. You know, too late. It's already a scramble, so I may as well unscramble it. I send all of my algs on 6. Here's the problem. I've been learning some... Here's a list of algorithms that I wouldn't dare send on a 6x6. These for the P's. The inverse of that for the lightnings. The extended version of those, which I use for the night cases. Hold on. It takes a while to wrap back around, so I can show you which case it's for. Give me a second. Give me a second. Almost there. This case, I didn't like the algs for this one, so I'm like, wait a minute. That one's kind of peak. And then I do all of those mirrored. And I definitely wouldn't send a mirrored version of any of those. What else would... Oh. This. For this C case. I would never dare send... I don't think I'd even send that on a 5x5, I'm gonna be honest. I send it on 4x4, though. And then I need to stop doing the NU perms on 6x6 and 7x7 because they're really slow. I need to learn the RU ones. You know, but I use a lot of S-move LLLs that I adore the S-move LLLs, but I would never dare use them on a 6x6. All ever just to forget it and solve and not do. What do you mean? I've been using these. These are all algs that I use. What are you talking about? I use the lightning cases. I use the mirrors. The night ones I learned the other day, and I've been using them. I did like 50 solves today, and they showed up like twice, and I used them both times. I've been using them. I've been making sure to use my algs. Oh, you're dissing me. I don't know how I feel. I still don't know how I feel about this algorithm, though, to be fair. This one, the ending finger tricks are really weird, because you have to, like, bring it up and then do an extra couple moves there, and then doing the final F, like, the fat F feels really weird. But I like so much of the alg that I think I'm gonna figure it out. I've been using this C one for a while, though. Anyway. Let's get back to solving. Screw it, I'll figure it out. Not what I wanted to do. But... Oh my god, man. Just hard. Oh my god, okay. We're stopping the timer and I'm gonna pick up my, we're gonna do this solve. Also, my keyboard is tweaking. I'm gonna do a few S-move algs, and I do them all fine on big cubes. The only ones I don't really do with the yellows. Yeah, I mean, I think I would send the P's I think I would send this one, just because it's like not... Once you get the first S move done, it's a pretty basic alg, and then a wide F is fine on a big cube. But, I don't know. I think I would be hesitant. I'll do really slow. I think that one actually isn't really even that bad. The C. Oh, it gets kind of weird. I don't know if I would do the C. Alright, let me do an actually good 5x5 solve now. Like, it's not hard, but I like my I'll do it. I'll figure out shit. Alright, hold on. What the hell? Okay. I hate 5x5. We're not doing. Remember how I said earlier? Oh, we should swap between like 5x5, 6x6, and 7x7. No, I fucking hate this event. I've been doing too much 5x5 today. It's rotting my brain. How did that happen? We're starting over. We're starting over. We're starting over. One more time, and then I'm done with 5x5 for the day. I've done too much 5x5 today. I +2 to. By the way, I earlier today I got a 109. And then, but it was a +2. So it was a 111. But it was 111 is still my PB. So it's fine. I +2'd out of a sub 110, but shit happens. I'll get another one. It's okay. I'll get another one right now. Watch. Here we go. Okay, not with whatever that. What is happening? Why am I incapable of doing first two centers? Oh my god, I moved the wrong thing out of the way. I need to stop trying to build multiple things at once. It just feels faster when you do, though. Oh my fucking god. What in the hell? Okay, today is not my 5x5 day. Hello? Why am I so buns? What? What? Yeah, same person who got a 109 got a fucking 144. Right, that makes sense. I feel like I can't see. I feel like I can't see my colors. It feels dark in here. Why does it feel... Is this light going out? Hello? Wake up. That's the opposite of waking up. Fuck. Ow. I don't know, man. I'm not solving that. Alright, 6x6 time. We're going back to 6x6. Then we're going to do another 7 solve. $40 into the stream and I've only done like 1 solve on each. No, I've done 2. I've done 2 6x6 solves. I just spent too much time waffling with 5x5. Fuck 5x5. I'll do dedicated 5x5 streams later because I do actually need to like. I have 5x5 in my. I have 5x5 in my next comp, so I will do dedicated 5x5 streams. But today is all about these two fuckers. I'm gonna put this. I'll put that right there so you guys can see it. It's like a set piece. you know. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. Okay. Now I'm putting these up here like that. Alright. Yeah, that'll work. I plan like a bar and then I start moving on with my life. I should probably plan a bit more than that. Whoops. Whoops again. You know, sometimes you just expect a piece to be in a place, and then when it's not there, you, like, are surprised. I just expect a corner piece to be along that layer somewhere, and then there's just not one, and it's like, well, fuck. You know, I'd kind of planned on there one being one there. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what that's called? It's called gambling. I love doing that. Guys, my brain might be too fried for this. This cube feels absolutely fantastic, though. Nice. I shouldn't try that. Wait, yes I can. I can do that. Oh, I'm oh! And then, oh! Oh! If only I had seen that sooner. That was clean. There's also some pretty nutty edge pairing. Solve is not going to end up being that good though because the start was just really bad. PB mean of 3 though, but I don't even know if that's sub PR. Technically my PB mean of 3 is my PR. I did it again, but that might be sub PR. I know I have a 245. Actually, no, I might have a 246. Let's check. 245-3. That is a 245-2, so technically, yes, that is PB. Which I can make a lot better right now because I'm rolling out the worst. I was gonna do 7, but I'm, you know, if I can roll into a nice mean of 3, then let's do that, shall we? Let's get a sub 230. I don't have one of those. My PB, even my like unofficial PB I got in practice is a 230 flat. So let's get a 229, shall we? I think I can do it. It's not because this cube is better. I think I'm just locked in on 6x6 right now. Maybe it's also probably a slight bit of new cube buff. You know, you can't underestimate new cube buff. Where's my cube cover? Oh, I put it over there. Well, I saw it before putting the cover on. Better. Anyone talking about anything interesting? No. I'm not opening that server while live. Even though the camera's not pointed. I don't trust my friends. Camera's not even pointed at the screen. But I wouldn't put it past my friends to post some image that jumps off the screen. You know, fucking, I don't trust those fuckers. Anyway. Get out of my way. I did that the wrong way. Am I hearing a dog bark? What's happening? I'm hearing noises. That doesn't go there. God, this always trips with my RAM, man. I think that was fine. Okay, red. Go into blue. I messed up red, that's fine. So I just pay fucking attention. Which I can't. Oh my god. I messed that up also, god damn it. Man, it's so hard to just stay locked in during free slice on 6x6. I don't know, man. This shit, it's so too many colors. Doesn't go there, doesn't go there either, fuck's sake. I gotta do that, flip, then I gotta do that flip, then I gotta flip, then I gotta flip, then I gotta flip. Oh, the solve is awful. Jesus. Alright, well, rest in peace, mean of 3. Free slice just killed me, man. Got so lost. Alright. 7x7. This will be my second solve on this thing, so let's get a PB, shall we? I wish 7x7 scrambles weren't awful. Otherwise, I'd actually follow them. But they are awful, and so I hand scramble like a bitch. But you gotta do what you gotta do. And what I gotta do is not strain my eyes. I'll follow like half of it here. D2, F wide. 3 wide L2. I'm already fucking it up. 3 wide R. Let's see the F. This is awful. Did I do that? I don't. No. Whatever. Do you do blind? No. I'm bad at blind. Well, I'm not even bad at blind. I just don't know how to do it. I mean, I know how it's done. I just can't do it. I learned part of a tutorial. Is what I'm trying to say. I'm just gonna start turning this thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How'd that happen? Sure, that was intentional. I meant to do all of that. Oh my god. What? Oh. That's not good. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Do I dare try to... Yeah, why not? What the fuck? What's happening? I shouldn't have dared try, because, well, no, hold on, now, because now I gotta, I'm being greedy. I mean, I got it done in the end. Oh my god, and then you're up there. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Oh my god. Max Park was done a minute ago. Here I am. Fumbling and bumbling about like a moron. You should learn and come by my comp. Where's your comp? People be like, come to my comp, and it's like, okay, where is it? And they're like, Saudi Arabia, bro? Like, we mean you can't stop by? The fuck? It's a little far away. Still just a little bit. Oh, fuck, I'm an idiot. Alright, we're getting it down to 3 comms at least, because I'm dumb and I did this the wrong way. Okay, we got lucky and got it to 2. Well, or not. God knows what I just did. I did my last 2 things the wrong way. I solved 3 middle bars, leaving 2 outer ones for last, which is not good. You don't want to do that. Hello. I literally just flipped it to put it with that one, and then it was upside down. Small brain, small brain. Where is the blue? Where is it? Where is it? It's right there. Throw it back. Not like that. Get your mind out of the gutter. So I was doing 5x5 and 6x6. This is my second 7x7 solve, and apparently it's really bad. I just looked at the time. I don't know what... Actually, I can think of a couple things that I did very wrong, now that I mention it. Virginia Quiet Champs? No thank you. Dog, what the fuck are you doing right now? That's a really good question. When was that sent? That was sent like 4 minutes ago. Yeah, no, that was me struggling with first two centers, probably. I kept messing up my moves. This solve will be better. W Music, Sea of Stars. Sea of Stars OST is great. I have no idea what part of it is playing right now. I can barely hear it. Yeah, no, I get distracted easily on stream. This solve will be faster. If it's not, I'll end the stream. Pop's not counting. If I pop the cube and that makes the time really slow, that doesn't count for the bet. It has to be just slow on pace. If it's slower than a 520, I'll end the stream. If it's faster than a 430, I will unmod string raise. And yeah, there you go. There's your bet. All right, let's go. Is this cube scrambled enough? Probably. I mean, there's some blocks, but like, let's not pretend that I'm gonna get an advantage from them. Uh-oh. Oh my god, I keep turning the wrong layers. Um, 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 Wait, I didn't mean to solve that. Okay, hold on, that's fine. I put it away so I could solve it later. And then I brought it back out for later and it was done. How does that make sense? I'm like, I can't find this piece. I'm just gonna shove it in here and then bring it out when I'm done with the other two. And then I brought it back out and it was done. Not intentional. I mean, what? No, that was fully planned. What am I talking about? I meant to do that. What just happened? I'm not even gonna pretend. I'm not even gonna try to do anything fancy with that block. I guess technically, there's me doing something with the block. So there you go. Okay, let's not fuck this up this time. There we go. And just, yeah, 2 comms, that's fine. Oops. Okay. My cross is fucked up. I didn't really have to fix that then and there, and actually I probably shouldn't have, because that messes with my back slots. That's okay, it's fine. Okay, Shungays, you stay mod. Oh, I gotta scroll up to read the chat. You guys are chatting. What's happening? Oh, there's a lot of chatting. Okay, I thought you were from Maryland. Why are you going to these random ass 20 people? I have grandparents who live up in New York, so the competition was like literally 30 minutes from my grandparents' house in New York. So we go and visit them a couple times a year. So there was a competition in July, so we planned our visit around the comp so that I could go, to answer your question. And he's already gone, so. That's a crazy chat. Got deleted. But also, it's kind of funny. Anyway. I know you're making good money because I've gotten 4 ads and I've been here maximum. That can't be true. How this is going to be faster is beyond me. It was 30 seconds faster. What do you mean beyond you? What's harder, 4x4 or Mega? What's harder to get good at or harder to solve? Harder to, like, as a beginner, if you don't know either. Let's say you know how to solve a 3x3. Mega Minx is easier. But okay, if you only know how to solve a 3x3 and you're a beginner, Mega Minx is easier to figure out. I would think you can figure it out, probably. 4x4 is, but if we're talking from a perspective of get good at, 4x4 is easier to get good at than Mega Minx. Mega Minx is a really fucking hard event to be good at. 4x4 is easier to get good at. it's harder to learn how to solve, but easier to get good at than Meg Minx, I would say. It's beyond me with how goofy that F2C was and still is. Why F2C that bad? It might be. What's your worst cube? Like worst cube or worst event? Are you asking like what event I'm bad at, or you want me to grab my worst turning cube? Cube and event. My worst event is, I mean, it's probably clock, right? It's no, square one. It's clock or square one. And I, technically speaking, if it would be FTO. It would be FTO because I barely know how to solve it. If FTO gets added, it would be FTO. But as of right now, it's like clock and square one. I'm like really bad. Also, I'm really bad at OH. I can't even do blind. So those probably count. It's clock, square one, OH, and then the blind events. And then I would be horrendous at FMC. I would probably like DNF every single FMC attempt. So I'm not even going to try. My worst cube? I don't know, man. I have too many cubes. I'm not going to go searching. For some of my centers, you start with a first inner... Should you start with a first inner 3x3 pieces like 5 centers and outer? I do bars. I don't think that solving it like a 3x3 square, I don't think that would be faster because then you're forced to solve... Well, I mean, it wouldn't be... Would that be bad? How would you even do that? Have you tried 2x2 OH? I mean... I hate this plastic. I didn't inspect. Don't worry, guys. I'll figure it out. Woo! Probably would have if I inspected it. Anyway. Yeah, wait, are you supposed to do... That's a good question. I just do bars. But maybe it's better to do the way you're talking about. Okay, so maybe you're not supposed to do that. For like your your slice centers, it bars all the way. But for first two centers, I don't know. Did you know there's a new OH world record and average? I heard about it, yes. So it's like a 6.9, I think. Crazy. I'm pretty sure bars are optimal. I'm just bad. String raise, do you know? You know how 7x7 works? Am I just really bad at doing it? Like, oh god. Am I just like really bad at doing it? Which pieces are which? This is the outside most one. How do these fit together? Like that. Wait, like how? Like that? No, that doesn't make sense. What? Like that. Also like that? Probably. Was the corner comp your smallest comp? Yes, I had, I think, like 26 people or something. Would be my smallest. You know, it would really help if I knew how 7x7 worked. What piece is this? Okay, so they fit together like that. Which means surely they go like that, right? Or no, do they go like that? So I don't. Who knows, man? Which way does this go? I'm struggling. Okay, this goes like this. Oh wait, no. The green is the outer one, right? I'm a little bit confused. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't want to break anything. Just like with 7x7, there are more creative ways to build centers. They can just build a rubber. Okay, fair enough. Has anyone done 6x6 blind? People have... Someone... Yeah, people have done 6x6 blind. There's been 11x11 blind successes. 6x6 is not a challenge. Like, 6 blind is, like, nothing noteworthy nowadays. It's like, oh yeah, casual 6 blind attempt. I'm sure that people just do those for fun. I know someone who's... Surely she's done 6 blind. I'll have to ask. I'm becoming really confused. But they did 11 blind? Yeah. I'm becoming really confused. I don't know how where this piece goes. Can't even do 2 blind. I mean, I could probably do 2 blind. I mean, 2 blind is just 3 blind corners. 6 blind for sure. Yeah. I'll have to ask what your time is. Where does this piece go? Does that fit under that? Surely. Okay, that has to go under there. Okay, hold on. Let me take these out. Let me just stop trying to shove shit in and just, like, actually fucking take these pieces out. Okay. Get out of there. This surely goes like that, right? It doesn't go like that at all. Not at all, it doesn't. Like that, then. Okay, yeah. Then... How do these pieces... Do they go like... Like that? Okay, so then though these little wing bits... Okay. So these little... Alright, so there's like a little... These tiny little wing bits go on top of that 7x7 plate. You can see them up in there. So that goes up there. And then this one just goes into the corner. And its little wing bit goes up in there. Alright, sure. And then these pieces just go in the edge, how you would expect they would. There we go. What's harder, a 200 piece thingy? Getting confused with centerpiece mechanism. Hey, I have never in my life taken apart a 7x7, so I had to figure out how they work, alright? 200 piece puzzle, 200 piece puzzle or building a 5x5. I mean, 200 piece puzzle is like not that many pieces. What could you do faster? I mean, okay, if you knew what you were doing, you could probably assemble a 5x5 faster. But like a 200 piece puzzle is not that many pieces. Having a 5-person comp of 4 people were all in one group because they all had podium potential, so having the same scrambles was fair, so we had to have one person do all the scrambling and shit. Just split the group. Fuck's I mean, I guess podium potential, but you know, whatever. My Corning comp didn't do that. 6x6 final. I guess it's 6x6, so that they don't give a shit about scramble fairness on 6x6. If you're good at 6x6, your fucking scramble doesn't matter. Let's be so for real. You don't need scramble fairness on 6x6. But for 6x6, they did even seeds versus odd seeds. They split it into 2 groups, even though it was 6 people. So it was 2 groups of 3. Even seed, odd seed. Okay. I didn't have to do that. That's a habit I need to break. Oh my god, man. Oh, right. That was a really dumb way of doing whatever the hell I just did. Bum, 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 bum. Bam. Kablam. Kablam. What? Yes. Yep, that's right. Got that one done. Kablam. Red center time. Okay. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Got it. Sure, got it. Yep. Makes sense to me. Logical. Oh, that can only mean bad things. It's fine, I fixed it. Blue time. Okay. Ooh, can I? No. No. I need to stop. I need to stop trying. I was gonna do like some T-shaped shenanigans, but my brain couldn't figure it out, and so I knew it was time to stop. That's not good. That's fine. Kablam. 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 Is this gonna work? No, I'm a fucking idiot. Why'd I do that? That's fine. That won't be a problem until later. Well, that's a problem right now. Okay, I fixed it. Guys, I'm not very intelligent. Don't know if you were able to deduce that on your own. See, everything worked out fine. Except for the... Okay, except for that. Can I finish the solve? No, not really. Okay. Ooh. 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 That's not supposed to be there. Ooh. Ooh. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on there. Come on, just one more turn. What? Okay, fine. I was trying to finish the solve. I wanted to finish it. That's not supposed to be there. How much do you pay for the cube? I just shot your code at everyone. Nothing but I wish I did. Oh my god. They love me. What can I say? They have my eternal respect. And I guess I have theirs. I don't know what to tell you. How do I get this piece out? I didn't even think... Okay, hold on a minute. We've got a problem. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's how it got in there in the first place. Okay, I can still finish the solve. Wait a minute. Aha! Okay, that's the second issue that I've had with this thing. Maybe it's probably just I need to stop being dumb and turn it better, maybe. Or maybe it's an actual issue with it. Maybe it needs to be slightly tightened. That's a possibility. Can I shove this back in without taking the edges out? Or is that just a bad idea? I'll try. Okay, you can. Tighten it a little, but I don't feel like it. Are they... Hold on, what's happening in... Where did they say this? In general? If he should have said by 7. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is not promo, by the way. Every creator code on Cubicle is amazing, and I'm very neutral, and I'm not trying to influence anyone's opinion. Well, you see, they're just lying, though, because my code is the best. Because my code gives you 5%. And you know how everyone's like, Cubehead's code gives you a huge discount, or whatever they say? My code gives you a mathematically, technically plausible infinite discount. It's a mathematically, technically plausible infinite discount. What can I say? You can't argue with that. 5% of infinity is infinity. What can I tell you? 5% of infinity is infinity. Check the math. Check the math. It's a technically plausible, infinitely scalable discount. I'm not wrong. What can I say? Pull out all the big words, you know? Yeah. I'm not wrong, and you know it. I don't know, but I feel like technically plausible, infinitely scaling discount is bigger than huge discount, if you think about it. Okay, this 6x6 is really good. Okay, I'm happy. Okay, I'm happy that I didn't be like, it's not that much better than the WRM. No, it's pretty good. It's really good. I actually need you to use that line in your next video. I need to hear back from the cubicle. Here's my problem. Cubicle employee, if you're watching this, please send me an email not through your emailing system, because I don't want to. All right, here, I'm just gonna say it. I think there's a non-zero chance that for me in particular, no, they didn't ghost me. This has happened before. Their email system through their website really doesn't like me for some reason, because I think it's happened when I've emailed them twice through their system, and both times they allegedly responded, but I didn't get the response. So this is a possibility that may have happened. They may have responded to me, but for some reason the system didn't get to me. So I'm going to give it like one more business day, and then I'm going to ask Damien. I should have just emailed Damien straight up in the first place. But I was like, I'll email them through their system, whatever, I'll do it the right way. And then like 2 days went by, and I'm like, either, they could take some time to respond, that's fine. But then it hit me of, does it take them time to respond, or have they responded and now technically I'm ghosting them because I'm not responding to their response that I didn't get? And so I'm going to email Damien in like a day or two and be like, hey, did you guys get my thing? Because last time, glitch in the system. I just want to make sure that I just want to make sure you guys haven't responded yet. Because if you did, I haven't seen it. But, yeah. Cubicle employee, if you're watching the stream, let me know if you got my email. I don't need a response to the email, I just need to know if you got it or not. I didn't switch sessions. That's okay. If the time, I'll import the time over if it's good or something. But, like, I didn't want to send a follow-up email, like, the next day. Like, hey, did you guys get my email? Because, like, I don't... I'm not desperate out here. Did you guys get my email? Did you guys get my email? I sent you an email. Did you get it? I can wait a business day or two. It's okay. Just to make sure. But I do need to ask the Cubicle if they're okay with me promoting my discount code as a technically infinitely possibly scaling code. Or if that kind of wording they wouldn't appreciate. I will ask before I use that in a video. I don't know if they want me advertising a technical infinite code, because kids are fucking stupid, is the short of that. And they might not understand the joke. Cooper Girl has humor, they'll accept it. I know, I just want to make sure. Because, kids are dumb. And that might be like, you said it's infinite, it only gave me 5%. And it's like, use your brain! Use your brain! Do your parents send you to school for nothing? 5% of infinity is still infinity. That's the joke. Uh-oh. I'm hearing some weird noises. What did I just do? Stop in the timer. I want to get a good 6x6, but adamant on not buying Moyu. Good luck. Fucking good luck. It's not happening. The Warrior 6x6 is not even close to good enough. You're coping. Okay, that's what I wanted to do the first time. I keep misturning layers. I need to get used to these new sizes. But yeah, I'll send. My plan was I'll give it like 4 business days, and then I'll send a follow-up email. So I'll email them probably like Monday night if I don't get something by then. No, I'll email Damien Monday night. No, I'm not sending another email through the system because I am not confident that the system works. These middle layers are really strong. And then these are less so. And then... Are they less so, or are they the same? No, they're less so. It's like the middle is really strong, these are slightly less strong, and then these are slightly less strong. Yeah, no, these are... The middle layers are insane. Like, bro. That's less. I'm pretty sure these are less. They're either less or the same as these. Single track? No, this is a pi cube double. Both of these are pi cube double tracks. I was tempted to get the triple because I heard the triples were good for both, but then I'm like, I'm not spending $90 for a triple track. No, thank you. I'll just get the pi cubes for 60 each, which is still not nothing, but 60 each is better than like 90 each. What am I looking at? What? What is happening? Why couldn't this thing be smaller? Because, oh my god, I absolutely love... Bro, GAN pisses me off. There's always just something wrong with one of their cubes. The 4x4, I adore its turn feel, but they just... fucked up the tension so bad. Their 5x5, I... once again, adore its turn feel, but it's just so big. Like, why is it so big? Oh, turn that the wrong way. But it just, it feels so nice. And I love the, you know I'm a sucker for GAN UV. I love GAN UV. It just sucks that it's so big. It's genuinely perfect in every way. I love the primary with the magnet capsules, with the UV. I love the color shades. I love GAN color shades, especially like with the way they shine with the UV. I love the turn feel. I love, like, if its corner cutting is like good enough, fine for me. Its magnet strength is perfect. It's just 2 millimeters way too damn big. Bam big. Everything is perfect. It's just too big. Sad. I mean, the Outrong is good in its own ways, of course. Oh. Oh my lord, did those pick up on the mic? Absolutely got picked up. I think my brain's too fried to keep doing 6x6 and 7x7 today. But I love these cubes. Are they the same size? No, the 7's slightly bigger, right? I feel like 0.5 millimeter. Or less than that, even. Okay, it's like 61. They probably... It's 61. They probably advertise it as such. I had to squeeze to get that number, though. And this is... like 61.6, 61.5. I don't know what they advertise it at. Do they advertise it as 62, or do they advertise it as 61.5? I don't know. I don't even... It doesn't matter. It's smaller than this, though. This is 62. Should be 61.5? Yeah, it's like slightly... I don't know what, 61... Yeah, whatever. 61.6. It's close enough. And then this is... 61. How calibrated are your calipers? I don't know. Close enough. I mean... Why can't I find the camera? It's not my problem. They're like within they're within 0.1 millimeter accuracy, which is good enough for me. I love how the GAN 5x5 is the biggest out of these cubes. Logical. But I got the family all together. Oh god. Pi Cube 4, 5, 6, and 7. Although my 4 and 5 are UV coated. So, then they have custom logos on them. But that's okay. No Pi Cube 3, 2. Fuck that. No. Do they even have a Pi Cube, like, WAPO? Probably not. Pi Cube V10. I have a Pi Cube V5. Where is it? Different color logo, not the same family. I greatly dislike the RS3M V5. Am I dumb? Don't answer that question. What? Oh, yes, I am dumb. Shit. Okay. I missed a D move while doing my cross. That's embarrassing. That's even more embarrassing. I'm continuing to make it more and more embarrassing. The color shades on this, by the way, just look atrocious. It must be said. I hate looking at this cube. What? I don't like it. Whatever it is. Oh man. The same thing I got last time. But I couldn't fuck this cube. Going back in the drawer. What I haven't solved on why I haven't solved on you in a little bit. Let's do some solves on this thing. The colors are actually worse on this cube. The blue is like weirdly too dark compared to everything else, and the green is the green isn't it. Why can I not find a good cross, man? What did I just do? I forgot how to do that out. Why have I been forgetting that? No. What? I'm doing that wrong, right? Ah, yeah, okay. I'm missing a move. Whatever. Okay, apparently I don't think I'm very good at cubing today. My brain has been fried all day. I'll have to come back another day when I'm actually locked in. Because today is not that day. There's no world in which that shouldn't have been a low 8 or high 8. There's no world in which that's not an 8. What is, like, bro? What am I doing? Alright, here we go, 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 here we go. Oops. That's that one. I had to relearn the recognition for the knights. That's annoying. That's okay. I have relearned the knights though. I hate those algorithms. I hate that. I hate them. I hate them. They don't flow at all. Like the fuck these algs, dude. I can't even like that. Hold on. Like that. They're stupid. It's like 1, 2, 3. Fuck you. I hate those algs. Can I get away with like? No. Okay, we're not even gonna talk about that. It didn't happen. This cube feels really nice during alg execution. Bro! It's a good solve, I can't complain. Oh, I didn't mean to do that in that order. I didn't mean to do that either. Okay, my OLLs are coming back to me. I'm recognizing the lightnings again. I'm now recognizing and executing the knights. So, that's progress. It's a 10-9? That felt a little worse than a 10-9. Alright, let's get one more good solve so that this average is good. Wait, actually, wait, am I rolling out of 10? No, I got 2 solves to not fuck up. Which is a big ask. Especially then, that's how I'm starting a solve. How was that a 14? Why am I so bad? Okay, well, now I'm counting a 14. Brilliant. I just need to get a low 10 and it's fine though. Okay, well that wasn't a low 10. I accidentally, the timer inputted to 5 for some reason. I'll delete that in a second. My GAN timer has been failing me more and more over time. Its battery life is becoming worse. Actually, no, I think the timer inputting the wrong thing. I think that's a cable issue, not a timer issue. But the GAN, the battery life of the GAN has been getting noticeably worse over time. Like, I used to have to charge it like once every 3 months. Now I have to plug it in like once every like week and a half. Which is fine. Like, better than replacing batteries. But, you know, it's worse than it used to be. Degrades over time, shocker. I know, but it became worse pretty fast. Like it went from months to like needing to be recharged every week. Like I dropped it and something broke. Like it was very sudden. That it's like, wait a minute. The battery life of this has taken quite a hit. I know it's mine, though. I didn't swap with someone at NAC because mine has this little scuff right here. So, it's not like I swapped it with someone at NAC. Now they have good battery life and I have ones. It's still mine. Why can I never execute that out? Everyone loves that AUG because it's like, oh, it's good C, but like it just feels so... How do you do it regripless? Like, I always have to regrip to the top. Like, are you supposed to be able to do that regripless? Like, am I just like really bad? Yes, fucking mean, how? Oops. Right, I'm forgetting the AUG. Now I'm forgetting the AUG. I forgot the AUG, so it's not. There's no point in me even looking. I can't. Oh my god! I can't. Okay. Wow. Yes, that's how I do it. Okay. I'm switching the way that I do that algorithm, and I'm switching the way that I do that algorithm, and it's fucking with me. I'm doing it from the side now. But then I keep overthinking it. And then executing it like that. Whatever. What? Am I stupid? Can you send the algorithm in the chat? Because my brain can't, like, so I know it's a really easy one, but can you, like, send it so that I can look at the letters? Like, I'm really dumb. I need you to, like, stick with me here. I'm, like, really stupid. I know it's, like, literally the easiest of all time. I can't. Are you? What? No, it starts with an R prime. R prime is okay. That's not the ALG I use. My ALG has 2 R primes in it. I do this one. Is that a bad ALG? Have I been using the wrong ALG? Fuck me, whatever. I don't care. I'm sitting here, I'm like, if you're doing double R prime, how are you supposed to do that re-gripless? But apparently I'm just doing the wrong one. Okay. Got it. Fuck's sake. Play a different case. Oh yeah, no, I was talking about good C. What is wrong with me? I was trying to, like, are you supposed to be able to do that re-gripless? Is what I'm saying, because I don't see a world in which you can, like, R prime down. Like, you're holding it like this. You want me to do an F move with my fingers on the front? Like, what do you want from me? Okay, so re-grip top is fine. That's what I've been doing. P? No, both P's I don't know. I use S move for P. If you're talking about, like, the P cases. Or fat P I just do. Like the other no big, wait, what? Just P. I do the fat F for both of them. Just mirrored. Oh. I love solving 5 F2L pairs in one solve. No big bar? What does no big bar mean? Like the ones that I showed the first time and then you told me the other ones? These. I showed you this, and you said the other no big bar P. Yes. Let me get to that. Oh, I just mirror my S-Alg. It's a little scuffed, but I'm getting better at it. And then I do the same for the lightning cases. I do the inverse for both. And then for this alg, I'll do some funky shit. Considering that I main big cubes, I use some really stupid OLL algorithms. Like, half of those I would not dare send on a good pace 6x6 solve. I wouldn't dare. I think the P cases I would, because they're not that bad. I don't know about the inverse, though. I don't know if I would send that lightning. But I think a P case, like, if it starts with the S, I think it's fine. If the alg starts with the S, I think you can get away with it. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't know. It's a little risky. But I've come to like S-move algs over bullshit algs. I'm not doing any S-move algs on big cubes. Yeah, you shouldn't. Like, receive the no bar, which you... I do it on 4 and 5. Like, I do this alg on 4 and 5. 5x5, it's a little harder. Yeah, point proven. 4x4, I don't have any issues with it, though. I send it on 4x4 every single time. I haven't had any issues with it. Six by six, I don't think I would. I need to learn the RU U-perms though, because those are becoming a problem on 6x6. 4x4 and 5x5, the M-move ones work fine 6x6, plus it's becoming a problem. Oh. I'm really dumb. But we already knew that.
Other Amy got Australian near single on Mega Minx out of nowhere, WTF.
I didn't hear a single word that I just said. Other Amy got Australian NR single on Mega Minx out of nowhere. NR single on is there just no good Mega Minx solvers in Australia? What the fuck you mean she just got an NR casually? 23? What the fuck? Huh? A 23 single with a 46 average is literal insanity. There's ads. Of course there's ads. That's a hilarious screenshot. Third place with an NR single. How did 23? That's crazy. Like, what? There's something dumb like a last layer skip. That doesn't a last layer skip does not save you 20 seconds. It must have literally just been like free pair, free pair, free pair, free pair, free pair, free pair, free pair during the entirety of S2L. Like free, free, insert. Like, Jesus Christ, man. That's insane. Okay, I need to end stream soon because my brain I think genuinely is too fried to be cubing today. Can I like get away with doing some shenanigans like? I mean, yeah, I can, but I shouldn't have. So the bot has been doing that for a while. I think it sends TikTok, Instagram, Discord, and YouTube. Alright, I got to go. Bye. Thank you for stopping by. See you later. E-perm. I hate that fucking algorithm. But I did it. B2, D, F, L, R prime, F, U. F, U, man. I did not plan any of that cross, and it shows. Why did I do that? Oh. Oh, me, oh, my. Shit. 1.3! It's crazy. Shit. Why is bro LARPing blind? I don't know what I was... I can LARP blind. You want me to LARP blind real quick? 1 second. I got you. Gotta get a blindfold. Alright. Can I don't know if I can do the cool flip down thing. If I set it like right on the edge of the hat, I might be able to do it. Alright. Okay. Wait, where's my blue piece? It was there. Alright, then F2 up pair 1, F2 up pair 2, F2 up pair 3, F2 up pair 4. Woo! My favorite, LOL. G perm. What do we got? I don't even think cross got solved. Without doing blind? Yeah, no, it's a C-fought blind solve. It's the fastest way to do it. The flip down was not working. All right, here, let's actually put some thought into it. Are you ready? Okay. gonna put a little bit of thought into this. I'm gonna actually, like, just see. Okay. So if I hold you here, I'm gonna try to solve at least, like, 3 pieces. I fuck if I know, man. I didn't start the timer. That doesn't matter. Okay. So I think this. Then I don't really remember how you're supposed to do that. I did something wrong. I think you're not supposed to do the wide D moves like I did. I don't remember what moves you're allowed to do. What moves are you allowed to do? Can you do why? Like, how do I get? Like, say this piece in the back. How do I get this piece here? Are you wait? Are you just allowed to do? Wait, no, because it needs to be this sticker. How do I get this sticker here? You probably are you allowed to do YDL? No BFR. So that is allowed. Maybe I undid it wrong. Alright, I'll try this again. Just a couple pieces. So you. And that's no bueno. That's a 2 swap. I'm not. No, let's just ignore that. Ooh. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so. Wait a minute. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna try to solve the yellow cross. So. Bam. Well, I'm not gonna be able to get this one. Wait, no, I'm doing this one first. What am I talking about? I'm not gonna be able to get this one. No, I should be able to. No, I don't know how that works. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. So this piece is gonna go here. This piece is gonna go here. This piece is gonna go here. And then you're supposed to track this piece. So you know, you don't care about this piece. Alright, whatever. I don't even know if that was right. This should be just orange. And then this should be blue. No, wait, no, this is now blue, yellow, white, blue, white, blue. But I don't know which way it's facing. It should be white, blue, unless it is something wrong. But this should be white, blue. I don't know which sticker where. But I haven't tracked past that, so it wouldn't even matter. Let's see. I'm just gonna it was. Well, I think blue is facing. Blue must have been down, which means that blue is now up, which means that it goes here, which means that. Does an M move count as an R? No, you're allowed to do M moves. What am I talking about? I guessed wrong. I had orientation the wrong way, but I got the I did it right. I got the piece in the right spot. I just guessed it wrong, and I got these three like I wanted. Okay, see, like I know how it works. I just don't really know how memo works. That just was basically that wasn't letter memo. That was literally memorizing what piece is which. It was not letter memo. That's not how you're supposed to do that. You can only get so far with that. Oh, visual? Yeah, no. You probably. I feel like you're not supposed to do that. What do you do here? So, was this a 3 cycle? Boom to boom. Wait. Boom, 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 boom. That's a 3 cycle, and then this is a 2 swap. Usually visual is you can do for like the first pair of letters to save on letter memo. I guess. So you just remember what the first couple moves are because you see the pieces, and then from after that you remember your letters. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, what do you do? What do you do here? Like, this is a 2 swap. This is some like 3 cycle shenanigans. Am I supposed to just like put a piece into my buffer? Is that what they call it? Then start. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah, then how do you... That didn't help. There we go. Then corners is done with the Y perms. I think, but I don't know what moves you are. Or you said no B. Does the no? Wait, hold on. Does the no BFR also apply for corners, or is it different for corners? I don't know if the yeah that you just sent was for what I just asked, or if, I don't know. Same rules, no BFR? Or is Y, or is for the corners, is that a different rule set? BLU? Oh yeah, no, you have to do R moves because you have to get your piece here. No BLU. Oh wait, no, is this my target piece? And I'm putting pieces here? I thought I was... Wait, am I solving this piece? And then I'm solving this piece. And then I'm solving this piece. And I'm solving this piece. Which is... you? How do I get... Oh, how do I do that? And I'm solving you. And I'm solving you. And then 2 twists. I don't know how that works. UBL is your buffer, UFR is your switching spot. Or not UFR, it's DFR? UFR? What? DFR. Oh! You put it... Oh, interesting. Wait, so you put it down there, then move it up into, and then do... I don't know. That's beyond me. Also, I don't know what to do in this situation. Wait, no, I guess you just... swap them, then... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. See, like, I know how the execution's done. It's just... You know... memo, and then also, you know, not even that, doing execution blindfolded is not the same as doing execution while watching. Because let me tell you, I'm going to be really bad at undoing my setup moves. That's gonna be like I'm gonna DNF so many solves to, oh, I just undid my setup moves wrong. Like, that's gonna suck for me. I'm gonna be really bad at that. Like, there were multiple times where I was undoing my setup moves, and I'm like looking like, oh yeah, that's right, you know. It'll be fun. And then obviously, doing memo is a whole other thing. There you go. There's a blind execution with my eyes open and no memo. Just solving a cube with the method. Memo is miserable? Oh, I'm sure. I'll get there. It is something that I eventually want to be able to do. And technically, it was redeemed that I was supposed to learn it. Which to my credit, I did start learning it. But it just was like too much when I tried. It overwhelmed me. But I'll get back to it. I'll start writing down memo. And again. And then executing by, like, looking at the piece of paper. In fact, that's probably how you practice, right? You write down your memo, and then, like, hold the cube behind something, and then do your execution while reading the memo, but not looking at the cube. Does that make sense? So, like, it's not actually like the, you know, you're leaving out the remembering what you wrote part, but you're getting down the making sure you wrote it correctly part. So write down the memo, and then, like, block the cube, and then execute what it says. And then, you know. And then it's just, you know. Can you do it without writing it down? And then, can you remember it? You know. So, there's steps to it. I'll practice. I'll practice at some point. Alright. I'm gonna go, though, because it's getting late. But this stream was supposed to be about 6x6 and 7x7. I think I did like less than 10 solves combined on the two, but you know what? That's okay. They're long events. This 7x7 is goated. It's unfair how good it is. The 6x6, I am enjoying a lot more than I thought I would. I thought it was going to be like a side grade. No. Like, where's my WRM? Like, the WRM is good. Whoa, but it's, you can, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Like, did you notice how many, like, catches I just had? It's because they don't happen on this thing. Well, maybe I'm lying. I don't know. Point is, it's better than the WRM. Which I thought it would be, I knew it would be better, but I didn't think it would be this much better. It's better than I thought it would be. Does not prove your point. Shut up. It's better, it's more of an upgrade than I thought it would be. I thought it would be like, we're upgrading a little bit, but it's more like we're upgrading a decent bit. It's not like we're upgrading a lot, but it's more than a little, we're upgrading a decent bit. Only side grade if you have good setups. Yeah, that's probably true. But I don't for 6x6 and 7x7. I don't have good setups. But it's decently better as opposed to a little bit. But not as much as a lot. That makes sense. You understand how words work. And this Aofu is just laughably better than my Pykeep. Not Pykeep, sorry. Laughably better than my Warrior. But that's because this thing is... It's like a... Basically, I think this is tensioned the way I like it. But it's a pretty much tensioned Warrior versus out-of-the-box Pykeep. Which is a little bit unfair. So sorry, like, to the Warrior. It's not set up to its fullest potential. But this, it's not fair. It's unfair how good this thing is. So, I'm happy. I'm gonna be grinding these a lot, and then I have 5x5 at my next competition, and I don't know when I have 4x4 next. But I'm going to lock in on 4x4 next time I have a competition. I need to get the sub 40 average out of the way. I, once again, had 39 BPA at my last comp, but threw it. It wasn't really a throw, it was just the solve wasn't good enough. There's, you know, there's a difference between throwing a BPA and just not being good enough to get the BPA. There's a difference. Throwing is you had it and you did something in the solve and you threw it. Not good enough is just the solve just wasn't good enough. And I'm okay with the second one. The solve wasn't good enough, the solve wasn't good enough. That's not really throwing, it's just underperforming. So it wasn't sad that it happened. It was just like, rough, I'll get it next time. But I'll get it next time for every comp since Worlds. So it's been a while, but I'll lock in. Because my 3-2-3 rotations are better now. I'm practicing my 3-2-3 rotations, or lack thereof, you could say. My back inserts are better. So I'm going to do more dedicated practice next time I have rounds. But I got 5x5 in like 2 months. Actually, no, a month and a half. It's like September 16th. A month and a half I got 5x5 rounds. So we're going to practice 6x6 and 7x7. And then jump into 5. Because if I get really good at these, then jumping into 5, I'm going to be goated, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I really need to end the stream. I'm leaving now. Goodbye. Thank you for being here. Toodles! I don't know why... Men that were raised by flies. I love that video. Alright, bye.